Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Today is August 6th, and today would have been Allan Holdsworth's birthday. As a guitar player, I've known who Allan Holdsworth is, since I was probably about 17 years old, and my friend Danny introduced me to his amazing talents while we were out throwing newspapers out car doors. He's an underappreciated guitar player by the general public, but amongst guitar nerds like me, he is an absolute icon and legend. So many people held him in high regard. People like, Zakk Wylde and Eddie Van Halen and Steve Vai and countless others. His technique, his chord structures, his playing were just next level, and in a lot of ways your average person just wasn't going to get it. A true pioneer in the world of jazz fusion. I just feel like he deserves to be remembered, and so today being his birthday, we're going to listen to a phenomenal song that is called The Un-Merry-Go-Round. And it's about 14 minutes long, so hold on to yourself. Here we go. So Holdsworth was a very unique player. His legato technique was unparalleled. His desire to explore new sounds and textures was avant-garde at best. The way he would explore the use of guitar synthesizers, all the way going to the, significant level of playing a Syntax drumitar for a while. Syntax for a while. Drumitar is what Future Man uses in Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. But his desire to use the Syntax, which was a very unique instrument, put him into a category of sonic explorers that very few have ventured into, and even fewer ventured into with landmark success like Holdsworth did. He never got rich playing. He was an extraordinary player, but definitely a little bit out there for the average listener to listen to. It's kind of funny because I've always thought to myself, well, if nothing else, fans of the band Rush should be able to understand Holdsworth. But I think even Rush fans would be listening to Holdsworth and going, that's a bit out there for me. I'm sure some Rush fans get it though. Again, he was an explorer. He was a musical explorer, both of the fretboard, of technique, and of tone. And so it's no wonder why he inspired so many other guitar players. It wouldn't even surprise me if you could somehow or another chalk up Eddie Van Halen's use of a stereo guitar on some tracks to his influence from Holdsworth, who explored other sonic tones. Again, guitar synthesizers, different chordal modal things, time signatures, techniques, what have you. I mean, it's just, he was inspirational to many in so many ways. And in some ways, his passing was a tragedy because he was broke when he died. So much so that I believe his funeral was paid for by fans. That's not meant, you know what? I'm not going to talk about his passing because this is his birthday and we should be just enjoying the uniqueness and one-of-a-kind attributes of Mr. Allan Holdsworth. If you ever get a chance to, I stepped out of the camera frame for a little while there because what I was looking for was his book. I have it somewhere. I just couldn't find it quickly. But it's a really interesting, like if you're a guitar technician, if you're a person who is not a technician as in a repair guy, but a technical minded guitar player, you should definitely check out his book, The Uncommon Chord. It is, in my opinion, should be mandatory reading for guitar players in schools like Berkeley and Musicians Institute and what have you. It's something that stretches the imagination as well as the fingers. I will admit I have not gotten all the way through it. I don't even think I've gotten a quarter of the way through it because his mind worked on a completely different level than I could comprehend at times. And I'm also not the greatest studier when it comes to stuff like that. But really, as I said earlier, special player who deserves to be remembered and with extremely high regard and reverence. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Know that I appreciate you and I wish you well. Take care.